All right, thank you for staying with us. Joining us now to tell us more about ELOY Awards is the founder of Exquisite Magazine, Tewa Onasoya. Good morning, Tewa.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. It's good to have you on the program.
It's good to be here.
Right, right. Now let's dive straight into it. Congratulations, by the way, on your doctorate.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that was early this year.
Yes, Dr. Tewa Onasoya.
I like that. And that's on period. Okay, so, but there are those who still do not know who Dr. Tewa is.
Right.
So we'd like to know the various expressions of Dr. Tewa, who she is. Yes, yes.
Okay, I like that expression. So, work-wise, I am the founder of Exquisite Magazine. Exquisite Magazine is a fashion, lifestyle, and wellness magazine that started now over 20 years ago. And I'm also the founder of the AMAC Foundation for Cervical Cancer Prevention, so I'm an advocate for that.
Nice.
And then I'm the founder of the prestigious ELOY Awards Foundation.
Right, we know that.
Which is what we're talking about today. So, other expressions of me, I'm the wife of one man.
It's important to say that.
I know, mother of two young adults. They don't want to be called children anymore.
Right.
And I'm sister to quite a number of, I have 6 sisters. And then sisters to, other sisters. And I'm a mindset stylist as well.
Okay.
And, people want to say, what's a mindset stylist? So it's essentially a mindset coach, but I didn't want to call myself a coach. And then I also wanted people to understand the fact that just like you pick and choose your clothes to match with whatever it is, you're styling yourself every morning. You're meant to look good. You're meant to style your mind so that you're thinking thoughts to feel good.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so that's the mindset styling. So for you, to live the beautiful life that you want, the life of your dreams, the baby girl life, whatever life it is, you need to think thoughts that are, positive, that are good, and, that make you feel good, so that you will feel good. That's why it's a mindset styling. So restyling the mind, not focusing on the negative.
Great. That's great. That's good.
It's really beautiful to see that you have many parts working for you.
Yes, I do.
Right?
I'm an author as well, actually.
Okay, so you have the Exquisite Magazine, right? And running that over the years would have been something for you.
Yes.
So what are some of the
business
success
environment
stories
like
that you
ours?
have running that?
The business success stories. I mean, we're still here, so we're still very relevant on the market and in the country and even outside the country as well. I would say the success stories is the fact that we're every year still able to churn out things that are relevant to the society and also empower style and confidence in women. We know this from our readers and the different people that follow us on social media and things like that. So I would say it's a success story and being able to still be in the market and then move with the time as well. I mean, when we started, we used to print the magazine, but now we're digital. We had to go digital because everybody was consuming their news on their mobile devices and things like that. So we moved with the time. So I would say those are like our business successes, and it doesn't come with no challenges. Yeah, and we've been able to one way or the other move past all of those.
Right. So tell us about the ELOY conference and awards. What do you aim to achieve with this conference?
Right. So every year, our aim, mission, vision is to sustain women empowerment. That's the aim of the ELOY conference. Because so when I started my business 20 years ago, there were different things, different resources that were there. I mean, ask Jeeves if you go online, or books that you needed to read to be able to do whatever I mean, I'm a pharmacology graduate, so I had to learn on the job to do what I do. So with the ELOY Awards Foundation, we decided, okay, let's try to cut the learning journey of women in business or career women by giving them access to information that they need to speed up their process, so to speak. I mean, it took me forever, almost, maybe about 10 or more years to get into the hang of, okay, business management, how to, turn the business around and blah, blah, blah. So instead of people just going through that and saying, oh, I have this hobby that's a business, it's not really making money, but it's there. No, it's a business, it's a business. Let's teach you how to make money from it. Let's teach you how to grow it, how to build a thriving business. So that's what the conference is about, sustaining women empowerment. And we want to move away from just talking about it, but actually taking action towards it. So everybody that comes to the conference has the opportunity to to also join the ELOY Foundation Network, which is a network of women in business, where you can share ideas, share information, ask questions. You know, you have a community of women who won't put you down or anything, but want to support your growth, because we're all supporting one another.
That's good. But so we hear that the ELOY Awards and Conference is coming up.
Yes, it is.
In some days' time.
In a few days' time.
So what should we expect?
Oh, expect everything great, everything empowering, everything inspiring for, you know, for us to go to the next level, or for us to go to the next year, so to speak, 2024. So this year, the ELOY Conference is about sustaining women empowerment using technology and different innovations.
That's the theme.
That's the theme for the conference. So we're going to be talking about that. Our speakers are, you know, exquisite people who are thought leaders as well, coming to dish on using their life experiences to teach on how technology can improve lives and different things like that. I will be talking about how you can use technology and innovation to awaken your millionaire mindset. So, you know, I'm excited about that.
I'm excited too.
I know, right? And then we have different speakers coming to talk to us about how to use technology to network and increase your visibility, because it's really important. We're saying that, you know, whether we like it or not, we're in that technology age, and we have to move with the times and, you know, get with the program. I mean, you know of different people that are sitting in the comfort of their homes and making money from it.
Yeah,
we want us to, you know, we want to educate people on that. And then the ELOY Awards is in the evening. We're so excited about that one. We're celebrating different women in different fields. You know, women who have been actively doing something from our ELOY year, which is last year, September, up until October this year.
Right.
Okay.
The nominations have gone out. The votes are in. We have our winners. It's exciting to be celebrating women in different fields. So what to expect this year at the ELOY Awards? What we try to do is, for every award, we put in different categories. So we're able to at least get into some categories that a lot of women don't know exist. So we're awarding women in those categories. And this year, we've set the year as the year of resilience. You know, fall down 7 times, get up 8 times.
It's important.
You know, doing that work and being out there. And we want people to know her name. You know, know her name. The person's name. Yeah, know the people's name.
Is it paid? Is this a paid conference?
Well, so the conference is free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the awards is invite only.
Oh.
Yeah, so, but you have to request an invite. You're coming. So people have to request an invitation for the awards. But the conference is free.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's important.
I hear you. And I'm wondering about the resources that would have gone into this project. For the fact that you're not just holding a conference and saying everybody go home, you still have a community to build this.
Yes.
And that's really, really remarkable. And so my question would be, what are some of the challenges that you faced in doing all of this?
Oh wow, challenges.
And
Where do you want me to start from?
the structures
that need to be in place.
That helps you to manage all of this.
Yeah,
together.
I work with an exquisite team, so I can't say that, you know, I can't take the full credit, even though, I am the leader and everything, but I work with an exquisite team, and we know what we want to do, we know what we want to achieve, and we're always out there to achieve it. In terms of challenges, you know, every single year, even though we've been doing this is our 15th year, there comes a, you know, every year you're still like, oh my God, you know, and then you're still, you know, speaking to sponsors, speaking to people, trying to get people to understand the vision, the mission. Even though it's 15 years, we still do that. So I would say some of the challenges is just people understanding the rationale behind what we do. Because yes, a lot of structures, a proper structure does have to be in place for us to be able to run it after the event, because we don't just want to say, okay, we've empowered women, you've heard the talk, you're, you know, motivated, inspired, bye-bye, go, you know, and then people leave and they're like, okay, so everything I've been taught today, how am I going to apply that afterwards? You know, you get that high when you're at an event, and then afterwards you're like, you know, you feel a bit deflated, like, you know, what's going to happen? So we want to build that community, and we have, so far, we have, you know, a massive community of women, because we started the ELOY Foundation Network, the network itself, about 3 years ago.
Right.
And 2 years ago. And we have over 200 people at the moment. Whoa. And it's growing.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And it's growing. And it's a community where, you know, you speak, you do what, you know, you ask whatever. And part of the ELOY, sorry, I'm going on about the ELOYs, is we have the ELOY Foundation Sustainable Empowerment Program, where we mentor women as well, you know, and give them access to different information to grow their businesses. So that's a community we're building. And for us to be able to do that, we need exquisite people who see the vision, and want to do the work.
So in the past 15 years, were there there will be high points and low points. Were there moments where you felt, you know what, I want to give up?
Yes.
I like the speed at which you responded.
So we want to hear that story and the lessons of resilience.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. There were so many times. I mean, the one that pops into my head right now is I think it was in 2017. Where, you know, I spoke earlier about challenges with getting sponsors and things like that. Even though, you know, you can see on paper the track record, everybody looks forward to the ELOYs. I mean, people will say, you should be getting sponsors anyhow, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really work like that, actually. So this particular year, 2017, a day before the event, we hadn't fully paid for the venue.
Oh, wow.
And then they said to us that this is a venue we've been using for so long. They know me, we know each other. And then I said, sorry, you can't use the venue if we don't, you know, it's under new management and blah, blah, blah. A day before, I was like, wait, am I now supposed to call a press conference and say, you know, everybody, you've been voting, sorry, we're not doing. I'm like, what? Are you serious? So, one way or the other, you know, because I'm very, very positive-minded, even though things might be falling apart, but I know that, you know, this is a journey. God has a reason for this. But then again, on that day, I said to myself, once we finish this is it. I am not doing this again. I am not doing this again. Like, seriously, you know, because a lot of it is self-funded as well. So we eventually found a way to sort the venue out and everything. By I think it was about 6 p.m. that night, they now started letting our people in to, you know, to set up and blah, blah, blah. On the day of the ELOYs, the place was packed with people. And then some of the winners came on stage. I remember 2 of them. One of them said she wanted to commit suicide because she thought she wasn't being seen. And she'd been doing what she's been doing for so long. And then somebody called her and said, oh, you've been nominated for an ELOY. She was like, really, me? Got excited. Oh, so somebody does see me. People do see me. And then my mother lady came up and said, oh, she wanted to give up on her business because she didn't think it was, you know, surviving and blah, blah, blah. And then someone told her she'd been nominated. And then I said to God, like, really? I mean, you hear all these stories and you're thinking, you know, I mean, this is the biggest awards in Nigeria for women, strictly women, although we have he for she, one he for she every year, and we started that in 2020. But this is we do one he for she, but this is the biggest awards for women in Nigeria, and everyone looks forward to it. So we can't exactly, so after all the testimonials, everybody, you know, happy and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, this needs to go on. And guess what? When I was giving my speech on that day, when I saw the crowd, I was crying. And somebody came to me and said, you've made so much money. That's why you're like, if you knew what was going on in my mind, you won't even. So that is that's a story of resilience. And that happens to all of us. You know, even in our careers, in our businesses, we think, okay, nobody's seeing what I'm doing. I'm putting in so much. I want to give up. I want to stop. But then again, something will turn that would make you say, okay, you know what, let me give it a push. And in my book, you can't quit. You just find a new direction to your goal. So
the other question I would like to ask is support system.
Support system. Oh, massive.
How that has, you know, helped you soar and go through or against the tide over the years.
Yeah. Oh, I have a beautiful support structure at home. Yeah, so I'm talking about my husband, my family, my children. You know, it's that support that actually holds me. And then I also have some women that I look up to, some women that, you know, guide me also in, you know, and support, you know, what we do, and men as well. So I believe, you know, I would say that the support structure has been quite good. Because otherwise it would have been just like, because there are people you just go to and you're like, hey, the check-ins actually, you have to come through for me. You have to come through for me, and then, you know, and then I would say that also the support structure has now come from, you know, people are now called family because they've supported the brand. These are organizations that have seen the vision, understand the mission, and have supported. And so I call them family, and they've seen the impact. So I call them family as well. I'm probably not sure I'm allowed to name names, but, you know, they're part of they're part of the support structure because they see the vision and they're like, okay, you know, this company has been able to do X, Y, Z. This aligns with what we're doing. You know, let's put our weight behind her.
So in the next 5 years, where are we going to?
In the next 5 years.
5 years, long-term plans for ELOY.
The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. We're going to launch a digital learning platform soon, and that is taking our supporting entrepreneurs to another level. So you don't actually, necessarily have to be, no, you do have to be in the network, but you don't have to attend our webinars or blah, blah, blah. There's a place where you can go for all the, learnings about business, about, supporting yourself and blah, blah, blah. We're launching that soon, so watch this space.
Okay. Okay, so I would ask, for any woman looking out, watching this interview right now, thinking of quitting, like, oh, I can't
do this.
What would you say to that woman?
I would say, cry, but get up and rise like a phoenix. You can't quit. I always say this, and I work by this as well, that your ideas, your vision, your goal was given to you for a reason. And it was given to you because you are the only person that can bring it to fruition. So yes, it is tough, but just, keep going. One day, like billionaires are not built in one day. It's over time. So one day it's going to hit.
Absolutely.
So before you came on board, we were talking about discrimination against women.
Yes.
Discrimination in different areas, especially a lot of people tend to think women are not great business managers.
Yeah.
So what do you think, how can you advise women? What skills do you think they can own to stay competitive?
Yeah, be bold. Be audacious. They think you can't do it 2 times and even more, so they know that you can do it. We have to be bold. A lot of women are still scared to go out there, not wanting to be seen, not wanting to borrow money for their businesses, not wanting to do stuff because they're like, you're a woman, you're a mother, what are you doing this? No, we need to be bold and just take that mantle and just run with it.
Absolutely.
So yes, there will always be discrimination, but we have to make that, we have to put ourselves out there and show other women as well that it can be done. So one thing I would say is boldly go out there, boldly do it.
So I am wondering what gaps you saw that you felt there was the need for ELOY to come into place to bridge that gap.
Yeah. So many years ago, we started the ELOYs in 2009. And if you remember, there was only Man of the Year, Man of the Year award, this magazine, this newspaper Man of the Year. And I'm like, are you saying there are no women doing really well in different fields? That's how we started. And because Exquisite magazine is for women, I mean, who better do it? Who better do it than us?
Unfortunately, our time is up, Dr. Tewa. But it's been interesting. It's been interesting speaking with you, and we can only wish you, ELOY Awards, the conference, your organization, the very best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.